Hi folks, so this week I'm doing a kitchen table, a live edge slab table that will be for our kitchen, and it will have round tapered maple legs that I will do all on the table saw. So if you want to know how that's done, then stick around for that. I'm just looking now through some of the hardwood I have. This is mahogany and Iroko. Uh, and I choose a Iroko slab. Uh, Not a lot of snow we get here, but this one was pretty good, maybe an inch and a half. So this is the Iroko piece I've picked. I didn't get any footage cutting it, but this piece was about 17 feet long. And that light colored wood on each side is sapwood, which a lot of people will cut off because it's softer, but I like the color contrast of it, so I leave it on for this piece. Now I'm prepping one of these old maple glue ups that I've had for 15 years maybe, that were going to be table legs, but I'm now cutting it up into 4 pieces for the 4 legs. So I'm just marking that out now, as you can see. Okay, so I'm cutting it up into 4s, and I've got a small table saw, so this hard maple is kind of a burden for it, so I just do it slowly and raise the blade, make another pass, raise the blade. Otherwise, it's just overwhelms it, but it gets it done. Just slow and steady. There we go. Now I'm just taking as you can see, the sanded slab there, and I'm just getting an idea on the angle of the legs here. Now I'm marking up one of the legs with the taper that I'm trying for. I'll do these all on the table saw. I don't have a lathe, so I'm just marking one up to get an idea of what I'm doing, and then I'll mark each end. So I have reference lines when I put it in the tapering jig. So that's what I'm doing now. At high speed, as you can see. You can see a lot of the burn marks from the blade on those pieces from the table saw. So here's the tapering jig I've put together with toggle clamps on it. And again, it's make a pass, raise the blade, make a pass, because this stuff is, it's called hard maple for a reason, I guess. Now just flip it over, use some of the cutoffs for shims on one end to reclamp it, and keep going. And I do all 4 of these, all 4 sides. So it takes a few minutes, not too long though. So now you can see I've put 2 plywood pieces on each end that I have the leg screwed to. It's screwed in on each end, but it's screwed in so it's still able to move. As you can see, I'm rotating it, and now I'm just cutting off the high points, kind of making 4 sides, maybe 8 or 12 sides, getting it a little bit closer to round. And you can continue doing this until it is completely round, but I just get it close enough to spin it with the drill, as you'll see here in the final step, which leaves it pretty much ready for sanding. So now I'll just spin it as you push it through, and that kind of finishes it off. Uh, then from this point, it's just, use your spoke shave on it, clean it up, or sand it. And now again, I'm just getting an idea on the angle that I want these. That board I'm setting them on will be a cleat that I fix the legs to, because I'm making these removable in case we want to move the table. So now I'm using this tenoning bit to put a tenon on the end of the legs. I think this is 1 3/4 inches, quite a big one. It chirps really loud when you use it, especially on this maple. But it does a nice quick job and makes some nice snake-like spirals. As you can see, they're spinning off. It just get one continuous one sometimes. It does a pretty quick job. You got to really hang on to it. This one's quite a big one. But if you keep it nice and sharp, it cuts through it very quickly. And you can see there, makes for a nice tenon. Veritas is this bit. They work really well. Now I'm just checking the angle of my drill press. I've got it set for an 8-degree taper, and I'm drilling the holes in the mounting cleat. I'll have the 2 legs fixed in these so they can be taken off. Now doing the other side, and getting a lot of chips as usual from a drill press. Nice smell too coming off this Iroko. Now I'm just dry fitting one of the legs to get an idea if the angle's going to work, how it looks sitting on the slab. Seems like it's going to be good. And that's pretty much it for part 1. If you want to join me for a ride to the bakery for a treat, then stick around. Otherwise, I'll see you next week, where I will attach these 2 leg assemblies and 2 rails on the underside of the slab to keep it flat, and put it in place. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Ça, oui, de toute façon.